Imagine Earth, but instead of solid land, it's all water. No mountains, no deserts, just endless oceans stretching in every direction. What would life look like? In this watery world, all beings would depend on the ocean for survival. Imagine schools of fish and aquatic mammals living together in harmony, an underwater community. Marine plants like seagrass and kelp would dominate the landscape. These aquatic plants could create vast underwater forests, providing homes for many creatures. But what about the weather? With water everywhere, storms would be more intense. Imagine thunderstorms creating huge waves and rain across the entire ocean. Without land, what would happen to cities? Humans would need to create floating habitats. Picture a vibrant community living on floating platforms and bobbing houses. Transportation would also change dramatically. Boats, submarines, and even underwater trains might become the primary way to travel from place to place. What about the animals? Many species could thrive, while some would struggle. Imagine how evolution would create unique animals perfectly suited for a watery world. Life as we know it would dramatically shift. Water would be the center of everything. The oceans would become playgrounds, farms, and cities all at once. This concept challenges our imagination. What would we lose and gain in a world enchanted by water? The potential is as deep as the oceans themselves. As we dive deeper into this exploration, imagine the blend of life, science, and creativity. How far can our thoughts swim in this ocean of possibilities? As we venture further, consider how culture and art might evolve in water. Would we paint underwater, dance on floating platforms, or compose oceanic music? Imagine a world where all land is submerged. Here, life has evolved in fascinating ways, creating unique creatures adapted to living underwater. Some fish might have evolved into more intelligent beings. Imagine fish that can build underwater cities and communicate with one another creatively. Marine mammals, like dolphins and whales, may have adapted to an even greater role. They could become the caretakers of underwater ecosystems, nurturing life. With no solid ground, transportation would be crucial. Imagine schools of fish forming organized groups that help guide smaller creatures through the ocean. Unique adaptations would include bioluminescent features. Creatures might glow in beautiful patterns, using colors to communicate and attract mates. Plant life would flourish too, evolving to soak up sunlight from the water's surface. Imagine giant sea kelp forests swaying in the currents. Recycling nutrients would be vital in a water world. Imagine tiny microscopic organisms breaking down waste to keep the ecosystem balanced and healthy. Our water world would also spark creativity and problem solving. Imagine creatures using shells and stones as tools to adapt and thrive in their surroundings. Communication would take on new forms underwater. Imagine vibrant displays of color and sound as species interact in their unique ways, building strong bonds. As this world evolves, the interdependence of life strengthens. Breathtaking ecosystems reveal the beauty of cooperation and adaptation among all species. In this aquatic paradise, species may develop symbiotic relationships, where different creatures rely on each other for survival and support, showcasing nature's intricate balance. Imagine a world where Earth is entirely covered in water. How would that change our climate and the way weather forms? Let's dive in. Water's vast expanse would mean more humidity in the air, creating a constant source for precipitation. Would it rain more often? With more rain, we would see dramatic changes in weather patterns. Storms could become more intense and frequent. In this water world, hurricanes and typhoons may also take on a different form, spinning faster over warm ocean surfaces. Evaporation would also play a huge role. Warm water would rise into the atmosphere, altering temperatures all over the world. This constant cycle of evaporation and precipitation would keep temperatures relatively stable, reducing extreme heat and cold. However, less land means fewer places for temperature variation, resulting in a more uniform climate across the globe. Sustained stable temperatures could significantly impact ecosystems. Life might adapt more rapidly to climate conditions. The absence of land would eliminate certain weather phenomena, like tornadoes, which thrive on land's temperature contrasts. Would weather patterns also predictably change, becoming less chaotic? That's a thought worth pondering as we journey further. Stay tuned as we explore the extraordinary life forms that would thrive in this fascinating water-dominated world. Imagine an Earth where land is replaced by endless oceans. Humanity must adapt to a completely aquatic lifestyle, creating floating cities that move with the waves. Transportation will drastically change as traditional cars are replaced by submarines and hydrofoils. People will travel beneath and above the surface of the water. Food sources will shift dramatically as fishing takes center stage. Communities will cultivate underwater farms and enjoy diverse seafood cuisines. Education will also transform, with underwater classrooms becoming the norm. Students will learn about marine ecosystems while surrounded by vibrant aquatic life. Art and culture will flourish in this water world, with artists inspired by the ocean creating magnificent sculptures and paintings depicting underwater scenes. Architecture will evolve as homes are built on floating platforms, equipped with advanced technology that synthesizes and recycles water for daily use. Communication will benefit from new technologies, with underwater networks facilitating instant connectivity for everyone across vast distances. Sports and recreation will embrace the aquatic environment. New water sports will emerge, blending tradition with innovation for thrill seekers of all ages. However, we must remain conscientious of our new world. Environmental stewardship will be vital to ensure the ocean remains healthy and vibrant for future generations. In conclusion, a water world offers exciting possibilities for humanity and our culture. Will we embrace these challenges and thrive in our new fluid environment? As we navigate our aquatic future, collaboration between communities will be essential, fostering a sense of unity as we face the challenges of a water world together.